Let's be real, there are too many anime dropping right now. But what if I told you these 10 are what everyone's actually watching? From cosplay-worthy waifus to chaotic romances and under-the-radar sequels, this list has everything. Whether you're into romance, action, or emotionally unstable characters, this countdown has something for you. Let's start with number 10, the Shiunji family children. Now, this one might have slipped under your radar, but it's picking up steam fast. The Shiunji family children is that anime you didn't expect to be obsessed with, until you suddenly are. The premise? One very average guy surrounded by 6 sisters, each with their own charm, quirks, and chaotic energy. You'd think it's just another light rom-com, right? But it's got this weirdly emotional layer of identity, belonging, and wait, am I the boring one in my family? Kind of introspection. The humor hits. The animation style is soft and warm, and the character dynamics are low-key addicting. Think slice of life. Now, from slice of life family drama, let's shift gears. Because number 9 brings in explosions, gunfights, and a dad who could probably solo a Marvel movie. Number 9. Sakamoto Days, Season 2. Sakamoto Days is back, and Season 2 is already trending for all the right reasons. Picture this. A legendary hitman retires from a life of crime to open a convenience store. Harmless, right? Until enemies from his past keep showing up, back out, and he takes them out without even breaking a sweat or his apron string. What makes this show so much fun is how it balances hyper-fluid action with genuinely hilarious everyday moments. 1 second Sakamoto is slicing through assassins, and the next, he's trying to save a falling rice ball. And somehow, it works. In Season 2, things get even crazier. Now, if you're ready to go from flying fists to flying fish, our next anime brings the chaos poolside with gallons of laughter. Number 8, Grand Blue Season 2. You know that one anime that starts off normal and then completely derails in the best possible way? That's Grand Blue. Season 2 of Grand Blue is exactly what fans have been begging for. More outlandish humor, more absurd facial expressions, and of course, more diving that somehow turns into a full-blown party every episode. If you thought Season 1 was unhinged, this one takes the chaos, adds 5 shots of tequila, and cannonballs into the ocean. But what makes this anime special isn't just the wild comedy. It's the strangely wholesome friendship underneath all the naked brawling and screaming. But if chaotic frat energy isn't your thing, don't worry. Coming in at number 7 is something sweeter, but just as unpredictable. Number 7, A Couple of Cuckoos, Season 2. Ah yes, romance, confusion, and accidental fiancé mix-ups. A Couple of Cuckoos is back, and just as chaotic as ever. Season 2 dives deeper into the love square gone wrong. We're talking switched at birth drama, academic rivals who may or may not be into each other, and the kind of misunderstandings that make you want to scream, "Just talk to each other!" But that's also the fun of it. The tension between the characters is addictive. 1 second is all comedy and awkward flirting. The next moment, boom, you're in your feels. The show strikes a weird balance between genuine emotional development, and honestly, that makes it feel real. No one knows what they're doing when it comes to love, right? If you've ever caught feelings for the wrong person at the wrong time, this anime is your personal therapy session. But don't get too comfortable, because number 6 is about to hit you with a blend of nostalgia, emotional warmth, and just the tiniest sprinkle of Christmas heartbreak. Number 6. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Santa Claus. You know those anime that quietly rip your heart out with soft music and philosophical trauma? Yeah, welcome back to Rascal Does Not Dream. Santa Claus is the latest film installment in the Bunny Girl Senpai series, and it is beautifully painful. This one continues Sakuta's journey. Not with giant plot twists or over-the-top action, but with deeply human emotions. Regret, memory, love, growing apart, it's all here, and it hits harder than you'd think. What's unique about this film is its maturity. It doesn't scream for your attention, it whispers. And if you've been following the story from Bunny Girl Senpai to Dreaming Girl, this movie feels like a quiet, emotional conclusion to something you didn't want to end. All right, breathe in, wipe those tears, and grab your tissues again. Because number 5, it's an emotional knockout with a touch of dark sci-fi. Number 5, Takops Original Sin. This one's gonna catch you off guard. Takops Original Sin may look cute at first glance. There's a floating alien, pastel visuals, and a smiley mascot face. But the moment you let your guard down, this manga-turned-anime hits you with one of the darkest emotional gut punches in recent memory. Takopi is a visitor from another planet, on a mission to spread happiness. Sounds sweet, right? Except the world he lands in is anything but kind. What follows is a psychological spiral through bullying, trauma, morality, and the question of whether pure intentions are enough in a broken world. Just don't expect a happy ending. Now, from existential pain to late-night vibes and slow-burn romance, number 4 is about to change your view of what cool anime looks like. Number 4, Call of the Night, Season 2. Midnight vibes, neon skies, and a thirst for something deeper. Call of the Night is back, and Season 2 is already turning heads. This new season continues Ko's nocturnal journey, with even more emotional weight. He's still wandering through moonlit streets, chasing that elusive feeling of freedom, but now the stakes are higher. Relationships get more complicated, Nazuna's mysterious past starts to surface, and new characters show up too. Challenge everything we thought we knew about vampire society. And let's talk aesthetic. The visuals still flawless. The music even smoother. It's not just a vibe, it's a full sensory experience. Season 2 leans more into the psychological side of Ko's transformation, asking questions like, what does it mean to be free? And what are you willing to lose for that freedom? Now that the night has whispered its secrets, let's jump back into emotional chaos with number 3. One of the messiest, most addictive love stories in anime, Rent-a-Girlfriend, Season 4. Yep, it's still going. And yes, it's still as gloriously messy as ever. Rent-a-Girlfriend returns for Season 4 with even more misunderstandings, emotional tension, and screaming at the screen moments. Kazuya is still Kazuya, bless his heart. And the girls? They're carrying the show on their well-written backs. This season adds even more emotional depth. Behind the chaos, Chizuru's growth, Ruka's persistence, and Sumi's adorable awkwardness all shine in new ways. Plus, we're finally getting resolution to some of the long-teased story arcs. Kinda. If you've ever made horrible romantic decisions you regretted at 3 a.m., this show might hit too close to home. But hey, that's what makes it great. And if you're into flirty energy, blushing characters, and that will they won't they tension, you already know. Now that we've survived romantic chaos, it's time for the anime that makes you feel warm, fuzzy, and just a little flustered. Number 2, My Dress Up Darling, Season 2. Yes, it's back, and it's even better. My Dress Up Darling returns with more cosplay magic, more romantic tension, and even more heart-melting moments between Marin and Gojo. The chemistry? Still elite. The visuals? Gorgeous. The cosplay scenes? Absolute chef's kiss. What makes this anime special is its sincerity. It's sexy but never creepy, funny but not shallow. Season 2 dives deeper into Marin's feelings, Gojo's insecurities, and the way they grow together. Not just romantically, but emotionally and creatively. It's not just about sewing, it's about self-expression, confidence, and love. And if you've ever been the quiet one, crushing on someone completely out of your league, this anime will hit you right in the chest. Which brings us to number 1, a new title that's trending fast for all the right reasons. Number 1. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity, trending fast for all the right reasons. This anime is soft, it's elegant, and it's rising to the top of 2025 for a reason. A fragrant flower blooms with dignity takes everything you love about slow burn romance, awkward glances, gentle confessions, the tiniest of hand touches, and turns it into an experience. The story follows 2 students from totally different worlds. One from a refined background, the other just trying to get by. And when their paths cross, it's pure magic. It's not flashy, it doesn't yell, but it's quietly powerful. This anime teaches you that love doesn't have to be loud to be real. It just needs to be genuine. And in a season full of over-the-top plots and chaotic rom-coms, this one feels like a breath of fresh floral air. So, which anime are you watching first? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you've already binged one of these, tell us what emotionally destroyed you the most. And hey, if your watch list just exploded, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment in anime again.